This is Inside the Islanders. I'm George Matthews. Guesting with us, the third leading scorer of the Charlottetown Islanders in Kameron Kielly. And Cameron, of course, your first season with the Charlottetown Islanders, and out of the gate, very successful. As we said, you're third in the team in scoring, 3 goals, 7 assists. You got to feel pretty good about your start.
Yeah, obviously, as a group and as an individual, I'm happy with our start. But yeah, like I said, each night we have energy, and I mean, boys are playing well, and we're just starting to create chemistry with one another, so better things to come, I think.
Cameron, when you look at your numbers, of course, compared to last season, compared to this year, and having played on PEI in years previous, you are an offensive player here. There's no doubt about that. What's your skill set as an offensive player as far as you're concerned?
Yeah, I think I'm a two-way forward that can create offense, and I mean, I like creating offense in the offensive zone. I like seeing the ice, and I think that's the biggest part of my game, is seeing the ice and being able to use my teammates and, yeah, create opportunities.
What's it like to play major junior hockey in your home city?
I mean, it's a dream come true. Couldn't ask for anything better. I mean, major junior is the top level for us right now, and yeah, like I said, playing at home is even better.
Now, of course, you were drafted in the first round by Gatineau, and when you have GM Grant Saunier making that trade in the offseason for a first-round pick, a little bit of pressure in that type of trade, but Grant Saunier obviously saw some skill set in you offensively that he liked, and it's great to be able to pay the GM back.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate Grant and him being able to make that offer for me, and like I said, I like to pay him back on the ice, and hopefully I can produce and we can continue to get wins and help him out, and I just appreciate what he did.
Gordie Dwyer, the head coach, what do you see in him as your head coach? What are Gordie Dwyer's his strengths as far as you're concerned? Yeah,
he's a good coach. I mean, he participates in the drills we do sometimes. He's a really up-paced guy, up-tempo guy, so I like that about him. And I mean, he always has us up for games, and he brings a lot of energy to the team.
Certainly, when you take a look at your record going into this coming weekend at 8-2-1, the confidence level for this hockey club right now is as strong as we've seen all season long.
Yeah, well, yeah, like you said, we had a great start, and we're just building off that. I mean, we're having fun. We're excited about the new era, I guess, and word around town is that we're doing well. So, I mean, we'll hopefully build off that and continue to do well.
Kameron Kielly guesting with us here on Inside the Islanders. And Cameron, when you take a look at, you talk about the coaching, of course, we talked about that, as well as the GM of this team in Grant Saunier, but being part of an organization that is not only winning right now, but also looks like it's going to win down the road. You're just 16 years of age. You've got Goulet, Sprong as well. There's some key components for this franchise to be successful over the next 3 to 4 years here.
Yeah, we're young, and we know that, but we're not using that as an excuse this year. I mean, we're going to go as far as we can this year, and but as we know, we're going to be good in the future, and we have good young guys here, and I think we're all excited at what we can do in the next few years.
Cameron, when you look at the home record and the road record and the overall record for this hockey club, your road record right now is solid as anybody in the queue at 5-1. Any reasonings for that?
No, I don't really think so. We're getting great crowds here in Charlottetown, but I mean, I just think we're building off our energy early on with our starts and on the road, and I think that's just been an ongoing thing, and we're just getting some good bounces and playing hard.
Still young at 16 years of age, but certainly you've got a lot of support along the way here. And if I was to give you a list of who, in fact, has supported you the most, obviously it would start with your parents.
Yeah, I mean, I can't thank them enough for what they've done over me over the last few years, but yeah, just every time I step on the ice thinking of them and what they did, and just couldn't be more thankful.
What about as far as hockey coaches are concerned, or again, friends that might have supported you along the way here? Anybody else jumping out at you?
I mean, all my coaches growing up, I can't thank them enough. I mean, they helped me, obviously, to develop me, but I like to say, like, Kenny McDougall gave me the opportunity for me to play Canada games at such a young age, and that was a special moment for me and kind of opened my eyes as a hockey player, so I'd like to thank him.
When you look at some of the key moments of this very young hockey career of Kameron Kielly right now, is there something that jumps out at you as far as what you achieved to this particular point?
Getting the opportunity to play 2 Team Atlantic events and Canada games, and only being 16, I mean, it was special moments in my life and my career so far, and just, I don't know, they're the ones that jump out the most to me.
Certainly the history for the Charlottetown Islanders and yourself is short-lived at this particular point, but with the great start, is there something that brings a smile to your face to this season so far?
Just the energy around the town, and guys in the room. I mean, I think we're all happy about it, and the excitement is continuing, and hopefully it can continue for the rest while we're here, and hopefully we can continue to do well.
What about the National Hockey League? Do you have a favorite? I always ask this question. Do you have a favorite team, favorite player?
Favorite team would be Tampa Bay, and my favorite player is Steven Stamkos from Tampa Bay Lightning.
And obviously with Tampa Bay, and again, you're still pretty young, but Brad Richards, another Islander, had a lot of success there.
Yeah, he did. He's a guy we look up to growing up here from the island, so happy to see him have success, and I think he's doing well here in New York.
Certainly, when you look at the situation, as you being from this Charlottetown area here, we always ask the people favorite places, favorite hangouts that players like to hang out at. Do you have one here in Charlottetown with a long history being in this city?
Favorite hangout spot? Guys like us, we go to the movies sometimes, but restaurant would be Maid Marian's. I think you got a few of those answers before, but a lot of us go there to enjoy some meals, and it's a nice atmosphere to go around.
I think Maid Marian's is going to have to sponsor this program. There's no doubt about that. Everybody answering Maid Marian's. But when you have that favorite spot in the city, you'll obviously like to go there and enjoy the time as well there. But when it comes to, and we talked about the team and favorite players, is there music-wise something that jumps out at you as far as a favorite band, favorite song that you like?
I'm a big country music guy. I love Eric Church, Dean Brody, guys like that. So Eric Church would probably be my biggest fan, but Kenny Chesney's a pretty big fan of mine now that he was here last year. So I just enjoy country music and like guys like that.
What about movies? Any favorite movies or actors?
Comedy guy. Pretty. I like the comedies, I guess, and Will Smith probably up there.
Yeah.
In that.
Yeah, he's not bad. What about hobbies past hockey? Is there anything there that you like to do?
We like to get out on the golf course when we can in the summer, and go to the gym sometimes, like I said, and we just like to hang out kind of when we have the time off. Like we don't get much time off, and when we do, we just like to relax, kind of hang out.
Like the average teenager, there's no doubt about that. Final question, I asked this to Daniel Sprong as well. Everybody's goal and object here is to make it to the National Hockey League. And with the National Hockey League, there's signing bonuses. And if you get a chance to sign a big contract in the National Hockey League and they lay cash in front of you, what's the first thing that, in fact, Kameron Kielly might buy?
It'd have to be a new vehicle. I think it'd be a big truck or a nice new Jeep. And I'd like to drive that around town, I think.
For Kameron Kielly on Inside the Islanders, I'm George Matthews.